Shalom. People have been asking me, how do you tie a turban like that? And so what I've decided to do is to cut a video, but instead of starting at the beginning where I show you how to tie it, I'm gonna start when I take it off so you can see what it is that's going on. So let me take my glasses off. You see right here, it's tucked in really neat. And when I pull this out, you'll see it's just some material. And if I take it and unwrap it around my head, I'm gonna turn around, let you see exactly what's happening. You see I'm unwrapping it, spinning around, and then finally you'll see that if I go around one more time, I'm gonna pull it this way, look back here, you can see how I've tied this down, and then I simply begin to wrap it. Piece by piece, tucking it under my ear. Some people like it on top of their ear, and then wrap it, making it smooth because I personally like it to be kind of neat. And finally, taking it back around and tucking it down in like that. Now, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on just to make sure that I've got it just right, because you know, you can take it and adjust it a little bit once you've done it, but that's how I do it. But I know that's not maybe good enough for everybody. So what I'm gonna do is now take it all the way off, and I'm gonna do this quickly, and then I'm gonna show you how I do it from the beginning. All right. So I've got a piece of cloth here that is as tall as I am. You can't see it, but it's able to touch the ground, right? So it's about 6 feet long. I take it and I make a fold like this. I fold it in half like that on a little part of it. And the reason I do this is because I don't want my hair sticking out through it and you seeing little pieces of hair sticking out the top. So once I've done that, I take it at the two ends, just like, let me try that again. I take it at the two ends, just like that, and I lay it on top of my head. Some people, I never wore one before, but some people would do the same thing with a do-rag. I take it, and behind my head, I tie it like this, but I don't tie it into a knot, because if you make a knot, what happens is that it gets too thick and it doesn't work well. So then I pull it down like I'm doing here. And I'm trying to form a neat little bundle. And as I do that, actually I want to do it the other way, but the idea is the same. And so I take it and I get a neat little bundle, and then I start the wrap. So you get to see the whole drama, because sometimes it doesn't start out just like you want, but the key is to get this beginning part just right, or else you look like you have a big bandage on your head. And then you begin to wrap it, keeping this as flat and as smooth as you can. And you wrap it. And you see how, in this case, it seems like there's still a lot left, but I don't want the tuck to be all the way in the back. You may be okay with that, but I prefer my tuck to be on the front. So what I do is I twist it a little bit, and then I take what's left and tuck it like that. At that point, may not be perfect, but at that point you've got a pretty good wrap, and you have to kind of neaten it up or do the detail wrap around it. You know, Maisha is always looking to see if I messed the spot up or whatever the case is. But basically, there you have it. And after you do it a few times, it'll look better and better and better. It'll become easier and easier and easier. And let me know if you got questions, but there you have it. Ephraim's version of how to tie a turban. Shalom, shalom.